Alright, so I guess I am live and I am basically declaring that this panel is basically done. Like it or lump it. I'm not going to argue with anyone who says this is pretty good. I could fiddle with it more, but the point is to keep going and get a comic done, so this is gonna be fine. Let me see here. I mean, all I gotta do here is commit to this by, let's see, the other panels. Let's see what we've got with the other panels. Complete, we have nothing but panel, except for the frame border, the frame folder. So this, we're just gonna have to commit to it and call it done. Current work, there we go. Oh no, let's see, what did yeah, work. Alright, so this done layer and this work layer are gonna get combined. This, yeah, there's those. So that's going down. This is going down. Unfortunately, that's it. I can't go back. Any major changes are gonna create conflict with the artwork because I've basically declared it all done and it's all on one layer. Now, what we are to do with this, we are to put this, the done layer, okay, it's done, right? So what we got to do is create a word balloon, and we do that in my personal comic uh, tool set, and we go to comic balloon, and we use this one, and we make ourselves a comic balloon, and we worry about its shape as we go. Alright, now, this unfortunately defaulted to, yeah, it's probably going to keep defaulting to that. I want to create the fill. So I'm going to predict that when I do this fill, we would see the words, but they're, how come we don't see the words? I know why we don't see the words, because I'm going to write them. Let's see. It's not important. Serious slant. Okay, we're still with serious slant here. Let's see now. I assume you spell unsettling. We gotta stretch this out. Where's our balloon? It must have gone outside of work. Yeah, both of these things like to jump outside of the folder you're working in. I don't know why. I don't suppose it really matters. So we'll do that for now. This this needs to be, brush size needs to be less, isn't it? It's supposed to be like 6. Yes, I believe 6 is the right thing. Let's go back here. Let's get back to our thing. I don't know if these are the greatest words of all. see. Uh, what did I write? Merely a harmless aftermath of the strange happenings. Yes, the strange happening. Let's say A. Rather unsettling, but merely a harmless aftermath. Yes, it's a what, right? Anyway, we're gonna stick with it because I'm crazy. I suppose this should be the. I mean, I don't even know. Maybe this is a terrible sentence. Who knows? Let's see. Let's grab our object tool and squish this to make it like this. There's no need for this to be outside. It's always so tricky because you could just do anything you want, and it's like, oh, how do I make it look kind of neat but kind of messy? Oh, that's a good question, isn't it? Maybe if we open it up a little bit. Let's have uniformity. Alright, let's give it a tail. Where's our tail? What if it's way over here like this? Yeah, that might help draw the eye over here. Just experimenting with like where to put this. I like the idea of having it like this. Let's see. I think this really should just be more like a. Yeah. Rather unsettling than merely a harmless aftermath with a balloon. I don't know. Why are these little things so important? Let's make another balloon. I rather unsettling, but merely a harmless after. rather unsettling but merely a harmless aftermath. What if he said, oh, a harmless but yeah, it doesn't matter. That's what he says. Let's just move on. Let's make another balloon here. This time, no, not balloon. My balloon. Hello, yeah, and it's gonna default to that every time. I gotta change that, unfortunately. I really don't want to. I'm not gonna do it now anyway, that's for sure. Alright. I'm pretty sure it's just, it all started. Whoops. It all started. Whoops, come on. Oh, this balloon went outside. Yay, yay, yay. This. It all started with two unusual little children. Yep. This is 10. Yeah, I guess I want 10. I don't know. Gotta fix this. It all started with two unusual little children. And we may as well have that on one line. If we can get it there, I'm sure we can. So what we're gonna have to do is, I'm thinking that this is. Let's put it here. I'll have you know that I'm live streaming despite the fact that I'm really not in a very relaxed mood. And I'll tell you the truth, part of it is because I actually managed to come get this panel done. So now I'm kind of like excited and I'm not in like a relaxed state, which I would really rather be in, but hey, at least I'm still working on it. I don't know. Why wouldn't I be, right? I'm happy about this, but that's the eccentric person for you. Kind of like, oh, I'm too excited to work. But I have been, I rushed through this 50 times. What's going on here? I see something. Oh, it's just an illusion. This looks like there's a line going through here with it when it's this small. By the way, just so you know, the funny thing is about this is print size. This is as big as it will print. Now, you might think that seems small, but this is about the size of your average comic book. So your average comic book has panels just the same size as this. Anyway, it does seem small, especially when you have a lot of screen real estate and you're like, that's small. The artwork itself, of course, is huge. That's how big the artwork really is. So that's where the detail lies. Anyway, let's get back to our object tool, our other balloon, get this thing going. See, the question is, do we just leave the balloon like that? Kind of weird looking like that? It's like really difficult for me to just leave it like that. Don't want it too perfect though. Oh, what about this? I don't think this is a good idea, but I'm going to try it anyway. Let's go to our this thing. Oh yeah, I have to change the settings on this thing because I locked them. And then the problem is I don't want to do it. I don't want to save it right now because I'm just like I said, I'm all antsy. I'm not in the mood because I have to my brain doesn't want to do it if I'm not going to back it up, and I'm not going to back it up. I just want to keep going with this and just get this done. Let's see now. Where are we here? 6. It was 6. Okay, so we got our thing here. We're gonna grab a couple of. If you don't know anything about Clip Studio Paint, if you don't know anything about Clip Studio Paint, I'm sure that you're thinking, "Hey, this software looks pretty neat." Let's switch the corner on this one so that we can use the move tool to go like this and make that like that, and then make this like this. And so this would be like this, and this would be like this, and this would be like this. But I don't know if we need that. Even if we do, maybe we want to add one more control point to give it more of a... Yeah, I don't think we need that. Let's use the delete control point. Get rid of this one. Get rid of this one. We'll keep the other two just to keep that sort of messy look. Yeah, I suppose if our tail, let's get our tail going. If our tail emanates from this area, and let's just, I don't think this is a good idea, but I'm going to make three, three sections to this tail. Maybe I want to make more. Add, and add another, and then use move. Might be going overboard here. I mean, is that really so wrong, right? I don't think so. I don't know. I could fidget with these all day. That's the drawback. Let's see now. I mean, who's arguing, right? Now, am I using black by mistake here? Because why did I think strange. What happens if I merge all this? I guess I have to find out. That's what I have to do. So what I would do is I think maybe I won't do anything right now. I'll approach this. You know what I will do? I'll make a copy of the work folder, duplicate. I will collapse and hide that work folder, and then I will merge this work folder. And I will merge. That's rasterize, drop, and merge. Okay, merged. So we'll call it, let's see, what's that? That's, I didn't know there was, I didn't know there was a perspective ruler in there. Delete the ruler. We'll call this panel 4. right, and then we'll put it in complete. Now if I hide complete and then I unhide the work layer, this is all the work. So I'm going to look at this in the complete folder. Oops, wrong thing. Complete. Yeah, I'm going to look at this in the complete folder and hide the work folder. And then I'm going to, well, I can see why. This, let's, I can't, I, there's no, there's barely any black contrast in this frame. There's a lot of black contrast in this frame. And there's a lot of black contrast in this thing, but it's a fine detail, so it doesn't show up. So I don't know about this little experiment of mine with the um, brighter darkness in the back, but we're just going with it for now. Like, I wish I got rid of that. I can get rid of that later. For now, we're just moving on with this as it is. I have the work version. What we're going to do is, let's have some real fun. Let's go to our craft tone. Oh yeah, how did I get these flavors? Yeah, that's why I can't just jump around. I can't, I can't, I mean, I could play a game and see what happens. Call duplicate, delete. Go like this. Go to my tools, my craft tone. Get the cyan. Make sure it's not. Oops, we got problems already. Control duplicate. Down. Goodbye. Hue. Saturate 75. Probably more like 80. Seems like no matter what I do, it just looks fundamentally different. It's probably because the black sticks out so much. I think it's basically the same colors. We're just going to leave that. And then what we'll do is, we'll go like the, oh, we'll use, this might wreck the whole illusion, but we'll try it. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Let's give it. I don't want to get overly creative, but we're gonna leave this like this for just because. Okay, that looks fine. We have to go here. We have to go to. We have to go. Oh, see the purple, the green. Oh my goodness. It has to be done though. We have to, wait, let's do the easy part first. Let's go to complete, go to 4, get the magic wand tool, go like that, and then, um, and then make sure add is on, and then go like that. And then grab the lasso tool and make sure it is additive, and then go like this. And then do the same thing here. And then cut it out of the cyan layer. Goodbye. Okay, so now you got that, right? Alright, that's a fine thing. Now we have to go, we have to we have to make another cyan layer, and we have to delete what's on it so that we can do the weird thing, which is make sure our pressure settings are alive and get into 15 here and maybe 50. And what do we need? We need his hand and his hand and his face. Whoops. Let's do it right. Okay, we've done that. Why have we done that? Because now we're going to duplicate it. This is a little trick that I do. Because I don't like the RGB version of cyan, so I just turn it into blue, to be honest with you. And then we gotta make the luminosity about 30, about 50. Okay, so now we go to our yellow layer, and we'll have to duplicate that. Oh, that blue belongs everywhere. See that? I have to know what I'm doing. We need blue. Let's see. It's not like I don't know how to do it. Duplicate, delete, add. Alright, any more colors that need to be addressed? His skin and his hat and his tie. Those things need to be addressed. Duplicate, drop, delete, hue, luminosity is what we really want. We're gonna make this 70. Let's go to a magenta, duplicate, delete, magenta. Oops, let's use magenta. Let's see if we got anywhere. Oh, look at the. Oh yeah. Um. Let's get our. I call this hue because it's hue, saturation, luminosity, but I'm not adjusting the hue. I'm adjusting the luminosity, but I use H key to call up luminosity. That doesn't make sense, but I'm using the hue, saturation, luminosity palette, so I just called it H. So, what are we doing here? Oh yeah, we got to make this pretty bright. Um, Maybe not quite so bright. It should be brighter because the light. Let's make it 65 even. Let's really get crazy here. Oh, you know what? Let's make it really bright because what we're trying to avoid doing is coloring his suit. That's what we're trying to avoid doing. Why are we trying to avoid that? Well, there's a couple of different reasons. 75. So yeah, much lighter. Alright, now let's get that yellow in there for his face. So this yellow, there's nothing on it. This yellow is all its own. Let's find yellow. And this is got no sensitivity. So let's give it sensitivity and make it bigger and get the alright, good enough. Whoa, take it easy there. Now that's gotta be hue and brightness, mega brightness, 70. Hmm. Go with 70. See, I can't get the same color. I'm not sure what I did. We'll try making the blue a little brighter. I have to do this all in one swoop, and even then it's going to be a nightmare because what if I forget to do the one thing or another, right? But we just try it. We just try it. We just keep trying. Let's go 20%. Yeah, that's not going to change that too much. We'll just leave it the way it is. The yellow is going to have to go up some more. 20. Oh boy, that's not the same color at all. How come? I'm not sure at all. Damn. What if I... Alright, let's put the yellow up 50%. Whoops. No, no, no. Yellow. I don't know what we did with that blue. I don't know how I got that color. Oh, I know how. Okay, I'm gonna get my hue. I'm gonna take the saturation out of it. Where am I? Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna saturate it more. It's turning the wrong color. Too much saturation. Maybe I take the saturation out of the blue. cancel, try the blue. I mean, kind of lost here, only because I want to replicate this color. But I did both these colors at the same time. The saturation. Get the saturation down. This is the blue. It's not working. Alright, I screwed this up. I'm too impatient right now. Whoa, that looks horrifying. We don't want that. Let's get this hue up. Hey, there we go. That's better. But it's not better. Oh, it looks yucky. I can't find it. Cancel. Okay, let's try changing this. Let's see if we can get closer to it, because we were doing the wrong thing. So let's get that saturation down. We're getting somewhere. Yeah, we're getting closer. All right. I'll accept that. It's a little bright. Don't worry, that yellow's coming down. Watch this. Here's that yellow. Hue. We bring that saturation down. Yeah. Well, we're definitely in the ballpark at this point. Yeah, that's definitely closer. Just want to be reassured that I can replicate these colors doing this using these retro style, brushes. Anyway, I don't mind that. Um, I don't mind that. What we can do for sure is to go to the get some we'll go to blue just because, but what we're really gonna do is do this. Go 10. Do that. I don't know. We'll call it done. Let's see. We got a bunch of stuff going on here. Should we crush all this? I'm probably gonna recolor this whole thing because I want to. I think I'm going to. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I guess I'll just leave everything the way it is. Um, my brain knows how comics are produced, how printing is done, and so this you can't have like a million different colors. You have to work with what you've got. In this kind of printing, this would be, this would have to be the same. Everything would have to be the same. It can't be slightly different. It shouldn't be slightly different variations on the color. However, what the eye can detect and what is really going on are two different things, because you saw me struggle with this. Oh, nobody saw me? Okay, whatever. I got it. I got the color. Like, that's pretty damn close. All right, so I knew what to do. I just had to fight with it to get there. Um, I'm gonna call it quits for now. I gotta go to work in the morning anyway. If you've stopped by, it doesn't look like anyone has stopped by, but if you stumble across this video later, I hope you get a kick out of panel number 4 of the Strange Happenings comic book. Let's save it, and then I'll give you a close-up of the very rough mock-up for the cover of Strange Happenings issue number 1. And so I will now leave you, or I will leave you, I will leave the live stream now.